pollution. So soil pollution is the contamination of soil with harmful things. Again, we can see a scenario of soil pollution. It also called land pollution. So yes, sometimes we see soil to be contaminated with different type of harmful things. So it results in the pollution of soil, and it is the phenomena of soil pollution. Moving forward, what are the causes of soil pollution? Now we will talk how soil is being polluted. Firstly, use of pesticides and fertilizers in agriculture. So basically pesticides or fertilizers are used for the growth development of crops. But then again, there is certain element which actually needed for the formation of soil. So pesticide and fertilizers both actually causes harmful gases, and these type of harmful gases are directly unwanted for soil. So when we use pesticide and fertilizers in the agriculture, from the plant it directly moves to the soil, and also it also moves to the underground water. Thus, use of pesticide and fertilizer not only just pollutes soil, it also pollutes the water. So yes, use of pesticides and fertilizers in agriculture. Then waste disposal from household and hospital. So sometimes the waste materials of household and hospital are dumped in the soil, and thus it causes the pollution of the soil. Then leakage of chemicals or oils from factories. So this type of chemicals or oils are not suitable for the soil composition. That means in all the cases, we can compare with the recipe of something, like recipe of fish fry. Like chemicals or oils are not necessary for the composition of soil. Like putting extra sugar in a fish fry, like putting sugar in the fish fry. So yes, these just hamper the composition of soil, and thus causes soil pollution. So yes, now moving forward, we will talk about the effect of soil pollution. So yes, then again, effect of soil pollution means what happened due to the pollution of soil. So firstly, decreases soil fertility. So we have learned by using chemical fertilizers in the soil just make the soil mixed with harmful chemicals. And which actually results in the decreasing of soil fertility. Then death of plants and animals. So there are several plants and animals which actually depend on the soil for their living, for their habitat, also for their eating, for their food. Like a cow lives on grass, in grass. So when the soil is being polluted, the animals, the living organisms which are dependent on the soil, and they are affected, and thus it also causes death. Finally, it causes the death. Then destruction of habitat. I have mentioned several living organisms are directly dependent on land or soil for their habitat. So if the soil is being polluted, it also finally causes in the living of their of their life, thus it causes destruction of their habitat. Different diseases. So yes, by soil pollution, different type of diseases occur because we know addition of harmful things to the soil. If we just remain intake with the harmful soil, it might cause different type of diseases. Okay, moving forward, now we have a question which is not the cause of soil pollution. Okay, that means we need to mark which is not. Okay, it's a very question, tricky type question. Like sometimes it happen when we just go through the question in our exam paper, we mistakenly avoid the word not. So we must need to read the question very uh, steadily, that actually what is told in the question. So which is not the cause of soil pollution. Firstly, decrease of soil fertility, then making loud sounds, use of pesticides, throwing garbages. So we know by soil pollution, the fertility of the soil is decreased. So it is a cause of soil pollution. Then making loud sounds. Okay, so there is no relation with soil with making sounds. So yes, it's not a cause of soil pollution. Then use of pesticides. So I have said with the use of pesticides, harmful chemicals are being mixed with the soil, and thus soil is polluted. Then throwing garbage, it is absolutely a cause of soil pollution. So our answer is making loud sound. That it is not a, it's a cause of sound pollution, not a cause of soil pollution. Okay. Moving forward, now we'll talk about noise pollution. So firstly, we will go through the definition, what is noise pollution. But we all know making loud extra sounds that are not suitable for human and other living organism to bear. That means that is not bearable, the sounds which are not bearable causes noise pollution. So okay, let's go through the definition. Noise pollution is the sound in the environment that harms the health of human or human life. That means the extra sound. So extra sound or noise which are not bearable by human ear or animals, also it harms the health. So yes, it's noise pollution. Like in the picture, we can see there operating several industrial work. There is going car throughout the road and thus make several type of loud sound. And it affects the animal or human being standing here. Thus, it causing noise pollution. Okay, now we'll talk about the causes of noise pollution. First, the unnecessary use of horns. So you will see a lot of people in the road, lots of driver in the of the vehicles just unnecessarily play horn, and which directly hits our ear and causes sound pollution. Then playing noise in high volumes. Okay, many times in night time you will see a lot of people just randomly play loud music just to disturb us. Actually, their intention is to make us disturbed. That means they want to harm our ear, they want to harm our sleep, and thus it causes noise pollution. Then using big machinery in industries, it is actually shown in this picture. That means in industries, different type of big machines are used for the industrial work, and with the use of big machinery, lots of loud sounds are produced, and thus it causes noise pollution. Okay, now we'll talk about the effect of noise pollution. Firstly, hearing loss. So yes, we hear sound by our ear, but there is a certain limit, certain range which we actually can bear for hearing sound. So if if the extra if the range of our hearing is exceeded, then there can occur the hearing loss. Then sleep disruption. I have said many people just play unnecessary songs. Again, there might be a case that your house is near an industry and in night time the industrial work are happening, and thus it causes the disruption of sleep. Then loss of productivity. Okay, so by the making of loud sounds, it also break our concentration for work, and that it not only affect our mental health, it also causes loss of productivity. That means in that time we could have done several type of productive work, but due to the sound we couldn't concentrate, and thus the work couldn't be done, and thus there is a loss of productivity due to noise pollution. Okay, moving forward, now we have a very interesting activity over here. It's a picture based activity. Write the type of pollution in the box. So in the first figure we can see, okay, first just describe what is here in the pictures. So for in the first picture we can see there is a pond type of water body, and here we have tire and garbage is floating over the water. So here we can see the water body is a normal color of the water remains transparent, but we can see a different type of ugly type of color here. So it's very clear that it's a phenomena of water pollution. Okay, moving forward, in the second picture we can see there is a land body and lots of garbages are scattered here and there, and it's polluting absolutely the soil, so it's soil pollution. In the third picture we can see a person, a girl is holding her nose with a cloth. That means she is facing with the problem of odor bad smell. Okay, and we can beside her we can see the smoke emission from the car. That means this type of smoke actually emitted and mixed with the air. That means it causes air pollution. So I hope you have enjoyed doing this activity. Okay, so we have another activity. It's a bit intellectual type of activity. That means you need to go through the previous slides for solving these. That means you need to learn what are the effects and causes for pollution. But let me solve it for you. I will write just one effect and one causes, and you will fill up you will put more causes and effect later on. Okay, so firstly we have water pollution. Okay, so what are the effects of water pollution? So I will write one, that is harm the aquatic plants, aquatic organisms. Actually, when we say organism, it will include both the plants and animals. Okay, causes. Okay, throwing garbages, in water bodies actually. Okay, moving forward. forward, air pollution. Okay, what are the effects of air pollution? Okay. By air pollution, we face different type of respiratory diseases. And what causes air pollution? Smoke emission. Smoke emission from vehicles. Okay, moving forward, soil pollution. What are the effects of soil pollution? Decreases soil fertility. There are actually lots of huge amount of causes and effects for these pollution, but I am just writing one. You will think and write different other causes and effects. Okay, what causes soil pollution? Throwing this. Okay, noise pollution. Okay, loss of hearing. What are the effects of soil pollution? Loss of noise pollution, loss of hearing. And what causes noise pollution? Making unnecessary sounds. Making